Welcome to the Genius Talk podcast. I'm your host Atul Raj, and our today's guest is Nancy Backy. Nancy, welcome to the show.
So nice to meet you, Atul. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thanks for the invite.
Awesome. Can you share the journey that led you to creating the best entrepreneur solution?
Yeah, absolutely. Best Entrepreneur Solutions, it was born from honestly frustration, not from mine, but from clients. Honestly, I saw that there was too many brilliant business owners working very long hours, making less money, and really feeling trapped in business. So they didn't know how to build and give themselves the freedom that they really wanted from the beginning. That they got into business for time and money, and it's the two things that they don't have, right? And I realized that they didn't need all this extra information and they just need a clear, proven system to generate sustainable income, profit without the burnout, because that's what a lot of them are doing right now. That's where I really discovered and aligned with my partner, really, where we are now in the last decade. We really help entrepreneurs with the exact strategies to increase revenue, reduce expenses without spending more money on marketing or advertising. So we use low and no cost strategies. So basically, Best Entrepreneur Solutions exist to implement the systems, deliver predictable, scalable success, and help them achieve their number one goal that many business owners kind of forget to have.
What success story best illustrate how your methods create new sales and opportunity for business owners?
Well, one of my clients was a service-based business stuck at six figures for years. They had leads, but they had little conversions, poor retention, no visibility into their numbers, right? So what we did was we implemented different formulas and conversions, repositioned their offers, used some differentiation techniques, optimized their upsells, and in really under about 90 days, they increased their revenue by 43%. They reduced their expenses by 21%. We restructured their delivery model. We helped them free up 15 hours a week for the business owner, which was very important because
Yeah,
they
that's
weren't
a
spending
lot.
enough time with they weren't spending enough time with their like his wife and his kids. So that was very important. And that's the power of really applying all the eight levers in what we do, the leads, the conversions, the closing, the retention, the average dollar per sale, the frequency of both like having more transactions, that's the frequency,
Mhm.
and being able to reduce the fixed and the variable cost. That's really the highlight of what we do as a whole.
Yeah, so you basically help the business owner with everything, even business that you're doing. But apart from that, you also help him with his personal life, with his marriage.
You know, Atul, we're all humans, right? We're people.
Yeah,
We are business owners, but we are people. We're married, we have kids, we're single, whatever it is, but we have a life outside this business. But when we get into business, sometimes we forget about our personal life because it's just, we are the chief of everything officer. So we do everything, the accounting, the marketing, the pick up the phone, the sale, the all of it, right? So we kind of forget the importance of life and why we got into business in the first time.
yeah. What mistakes do you see most business owners are making repeatedly, and how do you help fix it?
That's a great question. They confuse activity with strategy. So they're marketing without messaging that actually converts. They're hiring without systems. They're pricing without profit. I mean, they go, oh, today I'm going to get 50% off or 2 for 1, and they don't realize they're actually losing. The biggest mistake is building a business based on effort instead of leverage. So I help fix that by installing financial visibility, optimizing offers, building repeatable systems for lead generation and sales and retention so that the business growth becomes predictable, not accidentally. Like they actually become predictable so that they can work to live instead of living to work, because that's what I call 90% of them. That is what they're doing, is they're just working, and they're not living.
Yeah. How do you stay ahead of the evolving business technology and strategies?
Over the last decade, we've embedded it, like, and built a global community of elite business coaches and consultants. I mean, I have partnered, I have accountants, I have CFOs, I have business brokers, I have digital marketers, anybody that really has a passion in serving a business and helps a business already. The network is really, we share the frontline strategies that are working in real time. We track emergent trends in buyers psychology, AI driven market performance optimization. But here's the secret. While tactics change, principles don't change.
Yeah.
So I really, I'm just being honest. Like, I stay anchored in the proven principles of the pathway to profit because it integrates new tools only if they enhance the execution, not distract from it. So the key is doing the work. Like all the strategies that we have, they work. 20 years ago, they worked. Today, they work. It's really, how do you differentiate yourself? Who are you? Why go here instead of here? You've got 23 competitors in your backyard. Why should this stranger that doesn't know who you are choose you and not the 23 others? So that simple principle, it stays there. And people think because with all these people trying to sell you this and that there's things changed. They didn't. It's not because Facebook marketing doesn't work or LinkedIn automation doesn't work or I don't know, all these stuff that people buy. It's because if you don't know the main first foundational thing of who is your client, and your client, it's not women that are 20 to 40, it's a lot deeper than that. You know what their problem is, you know what differentiates you from the competition, then you have to create processes to be able to help that client get from here to here because you have a solution to their problem. It's very simple, but people complicate it, right?
So, how do you ensure weekly customized action steps that drives real accountability and change?
Well, we operate with many different things, like a weekly cycle of goal settings, implementation, feedback, recalibration. Each step, it's really tied to a revenue or profit lever. So the progress must be measurable. If you don't measure your progress, then it just doesn't work. But more than that, I hold clients accountable. I mean, if you look at an athlete's coach would, you know, they have their radical candor, their consistent check-ins, their zero fluff, like all of it. Right? It's the same thing in business. The accountability isn't just about doing the work. It's about doing the right work that drives the actual results. And that's holding them accountable to do the right work.
Okay. So, what motivates you most about helping business owners succeed?
I love it. It's my drive of every day. Honestly, from the age of 18, my friend, I have seen too much and I see businesses suffer so much. Even though when I was 18, I had no idea what to do, what I was going to do or what. But what really drives me is watching these entrepreneurs shift from overwhelm to ownership. When someone realizes that they don't have to hustle harder, they need a smarter system. That's what's going to help them get their life back. So, more time with family, more financial freedom, more confidence in their future. That transformation is why I do this. It's not about growing a business, it's really about growing people through their business.
Yes, yes, exactly. Like, if you do what you're saying, like, business will just grow automatically.
Well, they want it to grow, but they don't know how to grow it. That's the problem, right? And but when they see the road that there is a light, there's no more darkness anymore because most business owners, it's a dark road and they don't see how they're going to get out of it. So we make it to them, show it to them that it's actually easier than they think. And when you serve it on a gold platter and then the business owner decides for himself, you don't have to convince them to do business with you. They want to do business with you and they're like, how much do you charge? When can we start? Right? So that's the way it should go. Right? I like that you're
Yeah,
smiling because it's true. Right?
yeah, it is true. So, like, who are your ideal clients and what qualities do you look for in an entrepreneur you help?
A good question. So I actually help two types of people. So if I talk about the business, I work best with service-based businesses. If they sell products, that's fine as well. But my passion is service-based businesses. But I have some partners that work with product-based. So I'll never like I have some people that's what they love. They're doing, listen, I like to help anybody from startup up to 5 million in revenue. I've had customers that make a lot more than 5 million. I have customers right in the middle. I have customers that start with a zero revenue, right?
Mhm.
What I'm looking for are businesses that are really, really ready to scale their business without the burnout. They have a growth mindset. They are coachable They are really hungry for clarity and not complexity. They welcome change and they're open minded to what needs to be done. And when I say welcome change, that is very important because if in the last 10 years of business, they have done things and they don't welcome to change things the way that hasn't worked or change things that needs to be tweaked, I can't work with them. So if they are tired of being the bottleneck in their business and they're really ready for systems, they're really to make their money even while they're working more on their business, then let's have a good conversation. I'm going to show them what we do in an interview basis. I will show them some strategies that work. And if at the end they see it without me trying to convince them, then I'm going to show them exactly how it is to work with them. And I'm going to show them how much money they will incur if they were smart enough to implement those strategies.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So that's one of that really businesses. The other one is I've been partnering with people who love to service businesses. So I have accountants, I have CFOs, I have digital marketers, I have business brokers, I have people in funding, in investment, people who do podcasts, like anybody that already helps a business in some way. If they like what we do, they add what we do to their toolkit to help that same business owner. And of course, I have clients that I take on that I can't take on myself. I have enough partners to take on those clients. But if there's a client that needs some clients that love what we do, we'll have a conversation. And if they are selected to be in our community, then I'll work with them. And that's really it. I mean, yeah, that's really the ideal type of clients that we're looking for.
Okay, so for the listeners and people who are watching, if they want to connect with you, where can they go?
Well, first, they can connect with me on LinkedIn. It's the best place, but I'm everywhere. I mean, I'd say Google me, Nancy Baki. You can find me everywhere. But if you want me to have a good, reach out to you within 24, 48 hours, LinkedIn, and that's number one. Number one. Facebook is good as well. My team is on the messages to make sure that I don't miss any messages, but LinkedIn is number one. But I would say also is what's the best that they need to do to identify where they should really boost their profits? I would say start by identifying where their business is leaking profit first. Most business owners, they don't realize how many small improvements in these small little areas that can compound into massive gains. And like that's where number one, I'd say, if they're curious, as a business owner, I'll just talk to you since you're here. If you're curious where your opportunity really lies, reach out. Let's run a diagnostic together. I'm going to show you exactly where to focus on to increase revenue, reduce costs immediately. And then if you see that you're ready to do the work and you want my help, then I'll let you know how I can work together with you.
That's awesome. So, is there anything else that you would like to share?
No, I mean, I say, like, if you don't love your business, if you don't love it from the day that you opened it, get on a call with me. There's a reason. Sometimes the world overwhelms us as business owners. I know, I've been there. If you're tired of the burnout, you're tired of the way business is going right now, and you want change and you want improvement, and you really don't know what to do, let's get on a call. I'm not going to try to sell you my services. We're going to have a good call. And yeah, you might have to wait a week or 2.5 weeks to reach out because I'm super busy, but I will personally take your call. And if I can help you and serve you and we have a good connection, then we're going to do it. That's really what it is. I mean, in life, I believe we're all here in this planet to help each other. And if we've got some information that we can help another one get to their next level, then that's our job, right? We need to help each other to make this world a better place. So if we're not going to do it together, who's going to do it?
Yeah, of course. So, thank you so much for your time, Nancy. It was really nice talking with you, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Sounds great to me, Eto.